This is a tractor that I just bought not too long ago. So this one's mine, the rest is my dad's and my Pepe's. It's a 1968 or 69, not sure. Massey Ferguson 3165. It needs some work. I haven't really used it yet because my dad won't let me use it till I get a roll bar. This is our mower. It's a John Deere 4995. It's got a merger on it. It's got a 16-foot head on it. And there's our feed truck. It's a 1993 International 9400. They plan on junking it and getting a new feed truck pretty soon. There's my four-wheeler. I just got that not too long ago. I destroyed the other one. Still paying it off. Here's my mudding mower. 1969 Sears Suburban with 27-inch Super Swampers on it. I have the small motor because it keeps the front end light. It goes better through the mud. There's one of our skid steers, 320E. We only have two skid steers. The other one's a 320D. There's the dump body off my truck. I have it off because I'm gonna cut all the steel out of the floor and put new plating in. It was late when I started cutting the steel out, so I didn't get much done. Here's one of my favorite tractors on the farm. It's a 1968 John Deere 4520. I love this old tractor. I like the old ones better than the new ones. I hate the new ones. There's our excavator. It's a Cat 312B. We like John Deere, but for excavators and loaders, we'd take Cat any day. I'll show you the loader, but it's down in the silage pit. Goes good. Oh, Heston over there, but it's got transmission problems. It just sits there. We used it for the pump, but then the PTO went. It was with our old pump. It wouldn't lift this one. And here's our 4050. We had to put some weights on front because it wouldn't lift the pump. The 4450 without weights would lift it, but the front end was off the ground. I have a video of that. Here's the red truck. It's a 1993 International 9400. We all feed with it. That's what I haul down the road with now that I got my license. That's my favorite truck on the farm right there, the Mack. I would haul feed with that, but it needs a brake job and the frame's all bent to hell. It doesn't look bad from out here, but if I climb under real quick and show you. Might be too dark for the camera to pick up. Not sure. Yeah, it's too, can't get good angle. Show you. You see the whole body's right off the frame, all the way up to the front because it's twisted. It's all bent. It's a crack there. I don't know if you can see it. It's all busted. It's hard to show you on camera. But eventually, they said they wanted to straighten it out and weld it up, but I don't know if they're gonna take the time to do it. Because they say they're gonna do stuff, then they get busy with other things. And it never gets done. We just don't have the time. And there's a We just got this Ford L8000 gravel truck. There's our old spreader. Well, we haven't got the new one yet. That's rock now. It's our old Nor truck. This thing goes through some mud. One time I sunk it up to the frame in the field and it just kept going. I got lucky. But tank's all rotted out. It needs a new pump. They're thinking of finding a good gravel body and putting a gravel body on it. Because that Ford is nutless. It's got just about no power. That thing has same size, about the same size engine in the Mack in it. And this is from the Mack we bought from USA Body, which is in New York. Had it for years. It's the toughest truck in my opinion. My favorite truck on the farm, and the best sounding truck. I think it's the best looking truck too. Not many people agree with me on that, but I just love that truck. And an old Dodge. Blue transmission, just left it. This is our 926 Cat. And it's been a damn good loader. They've had it for many years. Same with that Mack. They've had it for many years and they finally just twisted the frame. But we got a good first crop. We won't have a good second crop if we don't get some rain. We filled one full bunk and almost the second one. Pile with. We use this blade on the, this goes on the 4450. And we plow snow with it too. That pushes the most snow out of anything we have. There's 4450 over there. Then my dad's stupid Chevy over there. I hate Chevys. 4450 with the spring tooth. We're clearing land. And I'll go down there in a little bit. There's the Freightliner. Big H&S strong box trailer behind it hauls feed. That thing holds a lot of feed. And here's my 97 Dodge 3/4 ton. The dump body's off it right now. Doesn't look the best right now, but I put new fenders on it, rocker panels, cab corners. The hood ain't latched all the way, that's why it's got a gap. Needs a grill. After I'm done with the dump body, I won't have a lot left to do to it to get it road legal. It's the orange truck. The truck I hate the most because it has an automatic transmission, but this is what my Pepe drives. He loves it because he's old and it hurts him to shift all day. He's 75 and still working hard, really hard on the farm. And this has high screens all around, except for we took one of them off because we were hauling hard manure with it. And we wanted the loader to be able to easily dump over. But it's got that. Other than that screen we took out, we're gonna put it back on before we haul silage. And I hate this truck. It's a Volvo Auto Cart. Our other Volvo. This has the sap tank on it, but it's filled with water for the for the cows out here because there's not a lot of water pressure up here, so the tank would always get pretty dry, the water tank over there for them. So we brought this out here, and then when they're not drinking all that water, like when it gets cooler during the night and they're not as thirsty, it's able to fill this up, so then when they're sucking all the water down, it fills that up. It can still fill it up. And this thing is in rough shape. Something's wrong with it. It idles real high. And the clutch brake is gone so bad in this thing that you can't, sometimes it'll go and fine, then other times you can't even get it in gear at all without shutting the truck off. and sometimes it just gets stuck in gear. But it used to be a really good truck. This used to pull that big H&S Strongbox trailer hauling feed, but they had to put clutches in it quite a bit because this is only 40,000 rears. It didn't like it too much. This tractor on the farm, the 8300, I came down to the land we were clearing because it wasn't at the farm, and then there's the Brockway for loading logs, and this is the rock picker. It works good, and our corn weeds are already growing a little bit, but that's what we have the propane burner for. When it gets bigger, we're gonna use that propane burner and burn it. The D8, that's what cleared all this. We're not done clearing. Well, we're done clearing for this year, but next year we want to clear some more. That's corn over there. My Pepe just planted some Japanese millet with the 6430, but we got to get some rain if it's going to grow. We were supposed to get rain yesterday, haven't yet. Because look, it's just all powder. Nothing's going to grow in that. Then there's our little dozer. Now you've seen all the equipment on our farm except for the 6430. I didn't show you all the attachments, but I showed you the big pieces of equipment. Because the 6430 is at another field that we know the owner's real good and they let us do it, but I never asked them if I could take my four-wheeler there. I never asked, so I'm not gonna go. But that's got the cedar on it. Didn't have to milk tonight, and they just got done milking, and look, all the cows are going out to pasture. A few stopped because they're wondering what I'm doing. They like to just stop and look at you, wonder what you're doing sometimes. You can see them out to pasture over there. They love the pasture. When it's real hot, they decide to stay in during the day and go out during the night. Then when it's cooler out, they like to go out during the day and the night. But they always make sure they get their grain in the barn. They don't like going without grain. And here's our John Deere Gator. It's been a damn good machine. We put a round bale in the back of it, hauled out to the pasture a few times. It dumps it right out like nothing. And I thought it had 1,200 hours on it, but I was wrong. It's pretty damn close to it. 5,534 miles. It's got 1,107 hours. Stupid sun. There, now you can see it since I stuck my hand in front of the sun. It's got a lot of hours. The only problem that we've had with it is these ball joints here. We've only had to replace them once, but ball joints here and those ball joints for up here and down there. On each side they broke, but they broke not too long ago. But this thing has gone through a lot of mud in the pasture, so that's probably why. It was so bad that we had to dig out under there with the screwdriver just to change the oil. Couldn't get to the fill plug or the oil filter. But now we fixed the runways, we put some gravel down so we don't have to worry about that. Let me know what other kind of videos you want to see, because I have a hard time thinking of what I should make for videos. And then when I get working doing something, I never think picking up the camera, or I just don't feel like it because it's a pain when you're trying to operate equipment and stuff. But just let me know what you really want to see and I'll get video of it.